There has been a lot of confusion about what is meant by the term toxic masculinity. In January, Gillette aired a 1 minute and 48-second ad in which they ask, "Is this the best a man can get?" And the response was immediate. Men kept asking, what is wrong with being masculine? The answer, of course, is nothing. People like Terry Crews and Patrick Stewart are very masculine, and yet you don't hear women complaining about them. The problem lies with not understanding the difference between masculinity and toxic masculinity. That extra word makes a big difference. After all, nobody gets confused about the difference between Mexico and New Mexico. Okay, almost nobody. So what is the difference then? Let me just start by saying that masculinity is a very positive thing. No, really. After all, think of some traits often associated with masculinity. Confidence, drive, ambition, courage. I could keep going. These are positive traits, indeed. So when does masculinity become toxic? Well, first of all, think of those traits I just listed. Can they not be feminine too? Can women not be confident? Can women not be courageous? Of course they can. We have this idea that men and women are supposed to have completely different personalities, but when you really look at how people act, you'll find we have a lot more similarities than differences. But society tells us that to be masculine, we have to behave very differently than women. But do we? I mean, Johnny Depp has a collection of Barbie dolls that he regularly plays with. When Rosie Greer wasn't tearing up NFL offensive lines, he was doing needlepoint, and even published a how-to book on the subject. George Clooney is also handy with a needle and thread, and they aren't any less masculine for it. Toxic masculinity, therefore, isn't saying that being masculine is toxic. It's the idea that to be a man, you have to fit into a narrow mindset and take it to the extreme. We seem to have to be constantly proving our manhood by doing things that aren't healthy. Hey, dude, watch me drink this whole case of beer. One way this really manifests is in how men treat sexual relationships. You see guys all the time who judge how much of a man you are by how many women you have slept with. Is that really healthy? I mean, you wouldn't question the Dalai Lama's manhood, yet he's not exactly known for his sexual prowess. I mean, how fun is sex when you reduce it to that? Instead of being a fun activity, it becomes a checkbox you need to fill. And because so many men treat sex as a conquest, they seem to forget that the women they pursue are people too. That's not to say that it's wrong to want sex. Here's a hint, women like sex too. It does cross the line, though, when you forget that it is a person you're talking to, and that she has every right to say no, and every right to expect civility. The other way toxic masculinity often manifests is in how men are often conditioned to believe that they should never show emotions. Real men don't cry. Real men don't discuss their feelings. That's girly. Men who internalize this viewpoint are left with no healthy outlets for their emotions, and so many turn to violence. If we can teach men from a young age that it is okay, and indeed manly, to express their emotions in a healthy manner, then perhaps we can prevent their ideas of masculinity from becoming toxic and violent. That's better for everyone. So go ahead and be proud of your masculinity. There's nothing at all wrong with that. Just be sure that you don't let your behavior be dictated by society's expectations of what a real man should be. You're already masculine enough just for being you. And you can tell all those people telling you that real men don't show emotions or that real men need to sleep with so many women to go shove it. After all, standing up for yourself when other people are telling you that you're not manly enough is as masculine as you can get.